going on out there? I'm Sean Devine. Hope you all are doing well. Today, we're going to talk about how to get a nice, distorted, aggressive tone for your 808. This is obviously a very popular sound right now, and there are plenty of different distortion plugins out here to apply to your 808 to get this kind of tone. But in my experience, it's been really hard to find distortions that sound musical and they have the right sort of feeling to them. And I was contacted by a company called Creative Intent. I was not familiar with them. Shout out to Mike over at Creative Intent. And he sent me this plugin called Tantrum, and it is a phase distortion plugin. So we're going to talk about the phase aspect of this, which makes it a little bit different and more unique than your typical distortion plugin. But the sounds that I've been able to get with this thing are pretty cool. So let me just stop talking about it and let's play with it a little bit so you can hear it. I have the output mix turned down just a little bit since we have it directly on the 808. But I'm going to start adjusting this little orb over here. And you can see we have this very cool GUI visual. And what's happening is as I go up, we're increasing the amount of the phase introduced into the distortion. And as we go to the right, we're increasing the drive amount. So you can do different variations of phase percentage versus the drive percentage to get a unique tone. So let's start over here and let's start introducing some drive. So that's just with the drive. So we have some different curve shapes over here. We're going to go through some of these here in just a second once I introduce some of the phase up here. But first, let's talk about some of the tone controls you have. Let's adjust this tone control to the right. So to the right, it's going to give you a little bit warmer tone, and then we can obviously adjust the filter. All right, so we'll send that back. Now let's start messing with this phase amount here. This is when it gets really fun. So very, very aggressive tone. Let's switch the curve shapes. Let's go through a few different ones. So obviously I am on the extreme end of this tone because I want you to just be able to hear what's going on. We can always dial back that drive and phase amount. So now let's go over to this spread control. This is a really cool thing. You know, I like to generally send my 808 signal to another bus and do some processing and widen the high end of it to create a spread effect and give my stereo listeners a little bit more exciting 808 sound. But with this, we can make it really wide pretty much immediately. So let's just turn this. And if we go this way, it's going to introduce a slight delay on the right side. If we go this way, it'll be a slight delay on the left side. And it gives us an interesting spread here. As you all can hear, this is a very unique distortion. You can get some crazy aggressive tones, but you can always dial things back. We can do subtle things with the tape and tube curve shape. We've got some neat controls with the spread and the tone to really cater this to your 808. So I've been looking for a distortion like this for a long time that has this particular sound. I have some other plugins, but they're not nearly as intuitive. They don't have as good of a GUI. This is a really cool and inspiring GUI. It's super unique. I haven't seen anything like it. So very impressed with what Creative Intent has done with this. And they have also provided a discount code just for you all following the channel. It's going to be in the description below to give you a serious discount on this. And given the price, this is well worth admission. Something that I know is going to be useful for you all that are distorting your 808s and distorting other elements in your mixes. So have fun with Tantrum. If you have any questions or comments about the plugin, feel free to leave it below. If you learned anything in the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.